Hey guys, welcome back for another video. So if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. But for everybody else who's been here, you know we're doing our exclusive not at con footage. And I'm really just doing this because I can't help but think that there's a few other people out there who feel like me, and everywhere you turn, whether it's Instagram or YouTube, you're just seeing all this awesome footage. Like everybody like, hey, we're here at Comic-Con, everything's awesome. And we just at home watching like, yeah, that's great. But I mainly want to let you guys know that I am with you. I feel your pain. We are in this together and we gonna make it through this. But there's a few things that happen in this trailer that I really want to talk about. Like, first of all, I can't tell you how happy I am that they released this trailer in 21:9 instead of 16:9, which is more so a thing for people using ultra-wide monitors, but I do prefer that aspect ratio for trailers, movies, and PC gaming, hands down. And let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. But in some of the opening footage, I like the little winks and hints that they throw out. Like, if you notice the change in Banner's voice from the beginning of the trailer till later on in the trailer, like as soon as I heard how he sounded right here, I immediately rewinded and listened to it again. It's like, okay, Hulk's gonna talk. And I'll give you guys my theory on them using the obedience disc and all that in just a minute. And I wasn't certain he was gonna talk in this trailer, but I'm glad that he did. But I like that when he asked Thor, where are we? Thor's like, oh, you don't remember? Yeah, I'm about to make all this shit up. And then we can get like a fake reenactment of the fight, even though we all know how it really went down because Thor got the static beat off of him. But I think it'd be pretty cool to get something like that when Thor's catching up Banner on what happened. And then when we come back from the story, Banner's like, nah, that doesn't sound right. And up until watching this trailer, I forgot how much shorter Mark Ruffalo is than Chris Hemsworth. Because like when they're sitting in the ship or even when they're standing right here, I'm just like, oh yeah, he's only 5'8" and Chris Hemsworth is 6'3". And when they do that, especially at these camera angles, it really gives you that puny Banner kind of perception. And his Thor goes with a fist bump and Banner has an open hand. I like that they have Banner being a little corny a little bit. I like that. But I also can't help when they show scenes like this and you see the Grandmaster's tower. And it has the essence of a celestial helmet, but it kind of looks like a totem pole as well too. And it's more likely images of previous champions who have fought in the arena. And I can't help but notice the striking resemblance to the head on the totem pole to the top left that looks like Beta Ray Bill. And you guys remember back in Guardians 1 where everybody got worked up about what looked like Beta Ray Bill at the Collector's Museum in Nowhere. And so now I don't do a whole lot of these theory things, but I do think it's possible that after he got out that he ended up on Sakaar the same way Thor did through one of the random portals that lead here. And that's how he ended up fighting for the Grandmaster, who's also the Collector's brother. And that's just a thought. We're going to find that out for sure when the film comes out. And I was also thinking when they showed the statue of the Grandmaster, who in this film is kind of taking the role of the Red King as well. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we see that he has any mechanical armor. Not that he'll really use it, but I am expecting a lot of Planet Hulk winks in the movie. And I do feel like if this statue was red, it would have been a nice wink too. And Loki we see teaming up with Thor again, like we all get that. He's always going to side with whatever situation works out best for him. And Heimdall, who we also get a glimpse of, his eyes are still gold, orange or whatever. And it's like he's in hiding too. I don't understand why everybody got to pick the same hiding spot. But it would be crazy if we found out that in fact that Heimdall does have the soul gem and he's trying to hide it. But then from what we gather in the Infinity War trailer, Thanos pops up at the end of Ragnarok, takes the soul gem, kills Heimdall, and leaves Thor drifting in space. And it feels like in this scene in the trailer where Hela tells Thor that she's the goddess of death, we're kind of being nudged that MCU Hela is going to be Mistress Death. I mean, she's going to be mostly Hela, but a combination between the different versions of Hela in the comics and Mistress Death, just so we have a stronger character history when she goes into Infinity War. And I've done videos in the past about how Hela's connected to the Valkyrie, and also some backstory about Odin binding Hela in Valhalla, where she made Thor fight her undead army, so on and so forth. And I'm pretty sure that's who these guys are. But I have links up so you guys can go back and watch all that and get a better understanding of how it went down in the comics, so you see their version in the film, you won't be thrown too far off by it. Because a lot of what they're using in the films is heavily influenced by different universes in the comics, and I feel like a lot of it comes from the Ultimates universe too. But like right here, like if this is Furnace Wolf, I'm not sure. Like I'm pretty certain it's not Jacob. But Fenris Wolf is the offspring of Loki and Angerboda, I think's how you say her name. But it was prophesied that when Ragnarok occurred, he would be loose from his bounds and he would devour Odin. Which from what it seems like in this trailer, by the end of the film, Odin is either transferred his power to Thor, because we don't know if this is the Odin force that Thor's managed to get a hold of. Is he getting help from the storm that lived inside of the hammer? Like it's all just guesses right now. But I think it would be nice if it turned out that this was Thor's berserker rage, where his strength and power is magnified and his bloodlust goes like completely crazy. But I would love for them to go the direction of berserker rage or warrior madness or something like that. And it would be nice to see the Hulk lose it too. But I really think they're saving that for Infinity War. Because like Mark Ruffalo said, we're not going to get a solo Hulk movie anytime soon. So I think it'll be later on till we see anything like World Breaker Hulk level type of strength or anything like that. But on second thought, he might go there for Fire Lord Surtur. Like when they showed this part in the trailer, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. god, it's too much. Yeah, I freaking lost it. Like, he might go there just for him. And throughout the trailer, you'll notice too, like looking at Hulk, that he's come a long way. And aside from the recasting, obviously, but I feel like in every movie, they're taking another step at making him look a little bit better. And it's not like any drastic changes, but I feel like they made these minor adjustments so that the mocap will go a lot better for his facial expressions. Like the loop to the left has his eyes lifting his eyebrows, but it's like his forehead is constantly pressing on his nose, and they fixed that. And it was mentioned a while back too that Andy Serkis was helping Ruffalo out with the motion capture, and I wouldn't be surprised if all those things kind of tied into why they refined the face of the Hulk a bit. Because when now moving forward, he's going to have more lines and more dialogue scenes, which brings me around to the point of Hulk talking. So Hulk, you talking now, let's talk about this. So now in the comics on Sakaar, they had these devices called obedience discs, and they would translate all the different languages for people coming from all over the galaxy. They would translate communications for them and also allow them to speak in that native language. They also kind of work like a leash too, but I doubt they're going to take it there. But instead, when we pick up in Ragnarok, Hulk has been Hulk for 2 years. Like, he hasn't changed back to Banner like the whole time. And that's pretty much why he's going to have the vocabulary of a 2-year-old. And if we're lucky, we might get a wink about him hulking out, then turning back into Hulk. Alright, maybe that's pushing it just a little bit. But yeah, so much happened in this trailer, man. It was bananas. I can't wait to see how it all plays out in the actual film. Like parts even when you see Loki traveling through the Bifrost and he's like, what the hell is that behind me? And he turns around and it's Hela. And I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but think of that Star Trek movie where the ship jumped into warp, chasing the other ship. Because when you're in the Bifrost or you're moving faster than the speed of light, you just don't think nobody else gonna be in there with you. But I'm going to end it right here for this one, guys. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about the trailer. Also, let me know if you want more info on some of the characters we might see in the film, and I can do another video on them later on. And I got links up so you guys can check out my previous videos about Hela, Thor, Valkyrie. And I also got a link here to a video that I did a while back about how Ragnarok could set us up to get Scar in the MCU later on. But y'all check those out. Smash that like button for your boy, and I'll see y'all in the comments. Alright, later.